guys. The semester is done for myself. Today I'm just gonna meet up with Jim. I'm getting a quote for some electroplating. I've got brick headlights for my S13, which I've had for a while now. There's the light. Yeah, I've got brick headlights for my S13, which I've had for a while now. I'm only restoring them now because I'm really slow and lazy. But the reflector buckets on them are completely dull. Also, I'd like to get the inner ones, the fog/high beams, re-chromed in gold because I think that'll look pretty funky. I've got them pulled apart right now. When I put them back together though, I'll be putting them back together with, what's it called? Clear cover, because it's cool and they're bricks, so always clear covers. I'm gonna work on restoring some brick headlights, that'll be pretty cool, and doing some custom stuff to them. Glass is out, I've got to replace a couple of the mounts because they're gone, just not there anymore. Get the clear covers, get the little reflector buckets re-chromed, and the driving lights, I'm going to retrofit some H1 mini I want to retrofit some H1 mini projectors into them, like Sutorito Kingu. Check him out on like the old Zilvia forums and on Instagram. He's got a red S13 coupe and he's done just that. He's got H1 minis retrofitted into his driver's light and they work a hell of a lot better and they look sick. I really like them, so I'm going to do something similar. Alright fellas, change of plans. Jim said he was already at the place and he'd been there for a little while, so he's going to head here now and then we're going to go back over in just my car. I got some brake pads to change. I'm going to be ordering a few bits and pieces for the car soon. I'm going to put my tyres up. And there is a skid pan event coming up again, which will be sick. I'm going to borrow a pair of Matt's MA61s, which will be very nice. A lot more comfortable and a better size than my really cool 15x8 tri-spokes. We were going to be working on Mark's car today, but he got called into work, so we had to cancel that. All kinds of crap's been going down with that car. It works, that's completely fine. People diagnosing its problems as like the wrong thing, saying it's an injector problem. There was an injector problem, but someone said that he had the wrong injectors in. They were S15 ones, but I checked the part number on his injectors and they're the exact same as mine. So the problem was that one of the injectors was stuck open. The other problem is that I found let's just say the car couldn't breathe properly. On the intake pipe, the S13 has a big intake pipe that runs across the whole front of the engine. It's got little air boxes that come off of it, which are there to quieten it down a little bit, and also something about air volume control and flow and all kinds of fancy engineering stuff. Some people like to remove those and block them up because it makes the intake a bit noisier apparently. I haven't done it. Thought about it though. The guy who had Mark's car last did do that and he didn't block off one of them properly, and it's just like, yeah, this hole's like the size of like an Australian 20-cent coin in the intake pipe after the air filter, after the airflow meter. It's a huge intake leak. And then with the headers on his S13, where the 4 come down to 2, the flange between the 4 and the 2, about like half of that gasket's missing and it's just like blowing out the side. So his engine's just like not breathing at all. James will be here in 5 to 10 minutes. We can't do much until we have my jack back. I lent my jack to Jim so that he could put his wheels on, and then Jim gave it back to Dylan, and now Dylan isn't coming today, so I don't know what we can do. I can get quotes. I can... So yeah, skid pan day coming up. It'll be good fun. I'll chuck the weldy back in. I'm thinking about putting the straight pipe on again when I get there, because that's always a bit of fun just to be stupidly loud. Oh yeah, I got a couple more stickers, and there's some more stickers on the way that I bought. I like stickers. Make sure you check out our stickers if you want any. It was really awesome to see it on like a really nice fancy new Porsche. I don't know Porsche models, but it was a fancy Porsche. Yeah, I don't know, it was cool. In the next couple of days I will be really getting stuck into this Gazelle, starting to pull it apart. The windscreen's out, I can show you that. I'll put this over here. Now the guy did it, he was telling me that with these kinds of windscreens, they are more than likely to break as you remove them, solely because they're urethaned in, and to get them out you have to like stick a knife down the edge of it and then drag it all the way around to like cut through the urethane to remove it. When it was removed we found the loveliest, biggest rust holes ever. Right there, about that big. I think, here he is. So Jim has an mx5, big fat catback. This is sick, check it out. Give us a little, oh, I was gonna say give us a little rev. That's so loud. I was gonna say up if ones are hard to get good offset in. They've always got like an offset option which is like a little bit too big.
Yeah.
Which you want, but then you don't want because it's just a bit more, it's just harder work. And then all the other options are just too weak. Alright, so I've got 2 quotes for getting the electroplating or the chrome finishes done on the reflective buckets. They're both pretty expensive. The original guy told me it was going to be like 50-60 bucks a bucket. Then I went to the actual people who do it and they said, yeah, about 300 to 400 bucks for all 4. I'm just like,
These,
yeah, they're
nothing big.
Nothing big. 100 bucks for one of these. This is different. This one's going to be gold chrome. 100 bucks for one of these. 85, we said. Surely not.
We think they don't actually want to do the job.
We just think they don't want to do the job because they're small and they're fiddly. I don't know. I'll see if I can find a place. I might have to travel further away. I'll email a couple places with some pictures. That way I don't have to actually travel to them. We haven't been able to do any car stuff yet because Dylan's still not available and he has the jack, but he is now available. We're going to go get some engine oil flush and do Jim's oil swap in his MX5. Yeah, a lot of the plans today just kind of went out the window, didn't they? Hopefully I'll do my brake pads too. I really need to put them in. Don't be afraid, Jim. My brakes still work. For now.
Oh, kind of hot. Are you guys filming a video? Don't teabag me. Have you guys been? Good. Oh.
Get it? You're loud.
Oh. So last night I went into work. Well, yeah, but just to drink. And my mate, right? He's like, oh, I'm gonna let like all these people hang around who are mates with this chick I'm interested in. Find my wallet. Like I'm playing pool, and then I find my wallet on the table where I hadn't left it, and like some of my money's hanging out. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And I pick it up and I'm missing like $80. Yeah, anyway, so I checked the security tapes and this chick just stole like heaps of money from me. And then I'm like, give me my money back. And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, I have footage of it. She's like, nah, you're talking shit. I'm like, no. Anyway, it was a bit of a gag. And then her boyfriend was like, he like threatened to like beat me up and stuff. And I'm like, get out of here. I ended up getting back like 10 bucks less because I had a 50 in my wallet and she gave me back like 70 bucks in like 10s and 5s. She was just like, oh, I'll just take it. And I was just like,
well, yeah, because
oh,
it's my money.
Just fucking leave. Like, just get out of here.
Straighten up.
Yeah, you're sweet.
Keep going straight. Go straight. Alright, start turning left. This is where we talk to the camera.
Okay. Hi, camera. We're doing an oil change today. We might also change the oil filter.
Ooh, I don't know.
I think we will.
Do we have enough money for that? This still doesn't fit? Yep. Oh. Shit.
Did I just break them?
Maybe.
Oh, fucking. Oh. You're not going to get out. You're not going to get that out with him, without him backing you up.
Yeah. Oh, fucking I stole it.
Alright, I'll stay there for a sec.
Jack the car up. That's pretty cool. Just chuck the jack stands under that. Like that?
I don't know where they go under these guys. I'm assuming it would go on that support.
What support?
The one that you're on.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like strengthened, isn't it?
Dude, this has scraped some shit.
Yeah.
Has it?
Oh yeah.
Look at how fucked that side skirt is. I think that was just the crispy baconness of it before it got fucked.
The crispy baconness. It is pretty crispy bacon.
Kind of. Good news, cigarette juice. Oh, did we mention that I broke Jim's car? That was a rip. Trying to put it on the wood.
We need to make like
I went too far.
We need to make like a little tally of just like all the different bits and pieces that Dylan's broken on other people's cars.
I have a history of breaking other people's cars.
So Jim's just come to the verdict that my dog sits really stanced.
Dance Nation.
Look at that camber. Yeah, tons of camber. Yeah man, check that stance.
Oh man, my finger's really hurting.
Stance doggo.
Stance doggo.
Did you do a blood test today?
Yeah.
Sit. So stance. She's like the Commodore of dogs. She just has like max amount of rear camber.
Invisible trailer syndrome.
Yeah,
Super low
exactly.
at the back, not at the front.
We're eating carambar because my brother went on a trip not long ago to Europe and France, and he got me a bunch of French lollies, and they have jokes inside them, and Dylan's going to try and read it.
If your father gives you 20 euros of pocket money, there's like half of it ripped off, and I think it says like, and you spend 19 euros on bonbons.
Lollies.
What do you have? Like a punishment.
Man, I'm flexing my booty hard today. And pull it away. Should have done it a bit quicker. But it's not too hot.
Oh, it's kind of warm.
Yeah, it will be.
Pretty warm.
I'm trying to keep it upright so it doesn't like
Yeah,
go
hold on.
everywhere. Let me get my hand in here. Ta-da! Cool, so let it drain for a while.
Oh, that's sick. Like ratchets and spins and wowee.
The future.
There you go.
Was that very tight or not?
Not super tight, which is
It's frustrating, yeah. You should, with oil filters, you should only ever hand tighten them.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be like gnarly hand tight, it just has to be like
just on there.
snug.
So why do they even make a tool for when people over
For when people over tighten them.
Yeah.
Or for like super duper old ones that have like sealed on.
This is a very awkward spot.
Is yours worse than this, Andrew?
It's about the same.
Nah, yours is worse for sure.
Mine?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's worse than this.
How?
You can't even fucking... Like, there's a couple of angles I can just get my hands onto it on this.
Oh yeah, no.
But in yours, it's like one angle.
Position of it is the same difficulty, but access to it is more difficult.
Yeah.
James is putting the wheel back on.
Jimbo.
Oh yeah, James. What do you get called more, Jim or James?
Jim, 100%.
Cool. Yeah, I definitely get called Andrew more often.
I'm kind of bummed I don't have a nickname.
Dillo, D-Bads.
Yeah.
D-Bads was more skateboarding and longboarding.
D-Bads, I like D-Bads, but...
You don't call me Bodo.
Bodo.
Ando. Bodano.
Started from Seb just being obsessed with like doggo memes.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. And then
it got out of hand. And then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
And just when they needed him most, he disappeared.
Doggo was gone.
Baracko was gone.
Obama.
Obama.
Can we go and vote for ourselves?
Fellas Network for president.
Yes! Please!
2K20.
And let's make it so R34s and S15s are still illegal in the West. Like, we can only get them here still.
Go ham on it, Jimbo.
It looks like it's already gonna like overflow if I go any quicker. How much was that?
I was like 1.5 liters.
And we're going to 1.5, is that right?
Was this a 5 litre bottle?
It was.
So you've done 2.5 litres.
So you gotta go to 2 liters.
You look after me, you guys.
Mate, we're the fellas.
Yeah, right? We break your car, and then we're nice to you.
To hide the illusion of you being sad about your car breaking.
Oh, I feel so bad when I break other people's cars.
Dylan, I don't know where to start. How many cars have you broken and whose were they?
Well, I've broken every car I've owned, and then I broke Bowden's indicator stalk.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did Jim's thing. Oh, I broke Matt's engine. True.
You pulled my seatbelt off like the side of the car.
That's true, I did do that, but that was your own fault. Oh, I blew up my mum's Volvo transmission. It was only an $8,000 fix. The car just
Have you
sucked.
broken any of your sister's prelude, or was that all her?
Oh no, she didn't need any of my help. You know the head on that was like warped to the shit house, and then it got like a full head rebuild? Like it blew a head gasket like ages ago, and then...
Proper dead.
Yeah, proper dead. When you blow a head gasket, there's a gasket in here.
Yep.
So like, yeah, this is all the head, and then the block's down there. When you blow a head gasket, there's like a split, or like the head lifts off a little bit and like allows water to come out of those channels, and they go into the cylinders, or they go into the oil channels as well. So you'll be able to tell in a number of ways, because you're like vaping hard because there's like water going into your cylinders and you're burning it. And then there's water in your oil because it's gone into the oil lines.
And if it goes into the actual top of the piston, then...
Oh yeah, it can hydraulic it, because you can't compress water, you can't compress fluid, and then it just goes bang.
So you saw the video where Matt's like, Conrod was just like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a half moon.
Yeah.
91.
91 mx5, 1.6.
91,
beast.
same year, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So the previous owner put these NB seats in, and it came with a Dylan
Yeah.
Came with a deal.
from the previous owner.
That was free with the car.
Where'd you buy it from?
Some 45-year-old accountant.
Did you do these mirrors, or did he do it?
No,
Or were they already on?
the guy before him did it.
Okay, that's cool. What about the lip kit?
Lip kit was the guy before him. It had coilovers already. That's like one of the main reasons I bought it. It's got the frame rails.
Oh yeah, it's got the frame rail supports that you can get for your Miatas.
I put the RPF ones on, did a shitload.
He's got RPF ones, boys.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And this is, Jim, you were saying a factory Momo?
Yeah, factory Momo.
I really, really like it because it doesn't have the...
Where is the Jake show?
Where is what, sorry?
Alright.
We're gonna cruise?
What? Just let me try and do this nicely.
Dylan, what have I got in my car?
Bowden has air conditioning. What
Air
is this? 1991?
conditioning.
Ooh!
That's none of that old R12 stuff, that's R134.
Ow!
God damn.
It's none of that K70 swelt your fucking balls off all day.
That's the best kind.